So in this class also we are going to discuss about the aggregate functions. Okay. So aggregate function means this basic calculation. Calculation function is called as aggregate function. Let me see some aggregate functions in the SQL. Let me see this. Aggregate function is used to perform calculation. That's what calculation based on the data. Which data we given, based on the data it will do the calculation. Okay. Addition or sum, average, likewise. Okay. On group of rows and return the calculated summary, like that is sum of salary, sum of all the salary, average of salary, likewise many functions are there. Let me see one by one. Okay, first we are going to see these are all the aggregate. Six aggregate functions are actually five. The count itself two types are there. Okay, generally five types of aggregate function we are saying, but six is count all we are giving, means that is a meaning is different. Count of we are giving passing the uh, field name is that is different, that I will explain it later. Okay, so five type of aggregate functions are there. First is sum, average, count, max, min. That is from the name itself you can easily understand. Sum means counting all the values. For example, a employee having 1 minute. So, for example, in a company, they want to know how much that is how much salary they are paying for per month to their employee. So, if they are having maintaining the database, means very easy to find it monthly how much amount they are spending for the salary purpose alone, or how much amount they are spending for the maintenance purpose. Okay, because the building maintenance everything is there. No, so likewise we can easily sum up all the values which is given in the field, particular field. Field means I'm saying row. Okay. So next is average. You know that average means I don't need to explain much for you. Okay. So getting the average value of the entire column. Okay. That is the value based on these things. Okay. And count. The count function is used to count the number of rows are there. Sorry, number of values, not number of rows. Of course, number of values are there. Okay. That is the use of count function. And fourth one, max function. You know that maximum value. For example, a row contain a salary list of all the employee, serial number, employee name, salary. Okay, department salary. Likewise, if the table is there, means who is getting the maximum salary in that company. If you want to find, means we can get it by using the max function. Okay, max. Okay. So likewise, if you want to find the least value, it may be a salary or employee number or whatever date of birth, or likewise whatever thing also we can use this function. Minimum value if you want to get, means you can use the min function. Okay, and sixth one is given count star. Count star means it will count all the values including the null. Later I will explain it separately, okay, for your better understanding. Okay, let me see one by one all the functions, aggregate functions. So you can see first thing, they given a table. They given the table here itself, you can refer it. Employee number is there, name, department, salary. Okay, suppose you want to count all the salary, means very simple. You can see the query, select sum. That is, select is a normal keyword and sum is what? It is a function name. We are passing the argument. Which argument we are passing? We are passing on field argument. Salary is one of the field, no, in the table. Am I right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are, if you want to count the sum of the salary, for example, the salary contains how many data? How many data it's contained? Five data, isn't it? Five data
Five.
it's contained. Yeah, 24,000, 35,000, 30, 27, 47, sorry, 45,000. So these are all the values it contains from EMP. Therefore, the table name is EMP. So it will calculate all the, that is 24,000 plus 35,000 plus 30,000 plus 27,000 plus 45,000. Likewise, it will count all the value and it will give to us. Okay, that is 1,61,000. It is returning us. Okay. So if you want to count a salary, okay, or count some other thing also, commission amount, or counting the discount alone. So likewise, we can calculate in different purpose based on the table and based on the data which we are using in the table. Okay. So this is the use of sum function. Sum function is used to add all the values. From the name itself, you can understand sum means adding all the values. Okay, by the field wise. That is, salary means salary. Suppose another field is contain increment. How much 10% increment if you get, means what may be the amount. So for example, comparison purpose. For example, this year it may be the salary, Ravi's salary is 24,000. Next year he may get at least some percentage. No, 10% means what might be there? 2,400.
26,400.
Yeah. So 2,400. Am I right? 24,000.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes,
10%
sir.
the
Yes,
hike
sir.
means, so he will get the amount totally what including the hike 26,400.
2,604.
Yes. So
26,004.
yes, 26,400. So we will calculate that sum also. Okay. So finally, we will the owner, I mean the boss of the company, he may calculate that. So previous year I paid this much of amount. For example, 1,61,000 I paid for the salary amount. Okay, this year it may comes as 2,10,000. Like this, for example, I'm saying. Okay, so how much amount we are spending extra money for the salary means like this 50,000 we are incrementing. Okay, 50,000 for analytical purpose. For if you want to do the analysis, the company want to do the analysis means these are all the queries will be used for that. Why I am explaining with the situation with the example means because that might helpful for your project also. Invoice you are doing, suppose that might be helpful for you, or else you can see the student marks. You can count all the total. You can, if you want to count means using the sum function you can do it. Okay, different case in your project you can applicable. Okay, that's what I'm giving the example also. So the owner of the company may find the difference what the amount they spent for last year, or what are the amount, I mean how much amount they are spending for this year's salary. So how much amount they are giving extra. So 50,000 they are giving extra to the people who is working on, that is the employee in the company. Okay, so what is the profit we are getting? So for example, the company is getting the profit 2 lakhs. So 2 lakhs we are giving 50,000 increment, I mean for the all the staff, all the that is employee in the company means that is good. Okay, so they are investing amount is there, maintenance charges also there, so they have to find some profit also, no? So likewise we can manage all those things by using the SQL. That's what I'm coming to tell. Okay, so some function I hope you understand. And now second query is little bit different. You can see particular department alone, department wise segregation also we can do. We can see select sum, that is sum of salary from EMP where department equal to sales. That means what? Can anyone say? What's the meaning? Coming, but I didn't get it properly. Yeah, it is the department wise. For example, who are all working in the sales department, what is the total salary of the sales department? Sales department alone, how much amount we are paying as a salary? IT department alone, how much amount we are paying for the salary? Okay, and HR department, how much amount we are spending? Likewise, we can get the segregated values also. That's what. Okay, so this is the concept. We will get the amount also. Okay, same function we can use in there by giving the condition using the where class. Okay, that's what. Condition means where department equal to sales or where department equal to IT. Okay, likewise we can give it. Okay, this is another example. You can see next average. Average means overall average, but it is not it is not that much meaningful for doing the calculation for average. But we can spend for expenditure. We are averagely we are spending this much amount for every year. Likewise, we are getting an average. Or marks, especially student database, the average will be useful. Correct? No, subject average. They are talking. You know what is subject average means? What actually what is
Mark
average
of
generally? The school I'm saying for I'm talking for the students case. Students case.
percentage.
For example, you are studying 5 subject, no? So 5 subject
Yes,
marks
sir.
divided by 5, you are getting one average. That was your average mark out of 100. That is based on that. Anybody can easily guess your caliber, isn't it? For example, out your average is above 80% means okay, the student is good in studies. 90%, wow, it is a good, excellent in studies. Likewise, they may think. Okay, suppose a student is getting 50% only, 60%. Okay, he is a very poor guy in the studies. Likewise, the average will speak about us. Okay, subject average means it will talk about the subject. It will talk about the class also. Class average also there. Subject average means what? For example, computer science. For example, 44 students are there in the JE1 and JE2. Okay, so 44 students we are conducting the test. So they are getting some marks. All the marks will be there. We are counting all the marks and divided by number of students. We are converting into the 100 percentage. So we will get on average. That means what? In computer subject, the students are performing like that only. So it is not they are not preparing well, or they are doing well in computer. Likewise, we can get it by subject wise. We can analyze about the students. Okay, class average means how the entire class is spending. For example, for example, all the total marks of JE1, there is a class, and all the total marks of JE2 class, and getting the average means we can selecting the best class. Who is the competitor? JE1 is good or JE2 is good. Likewise, we can create a good competition among the students. That is among the class also too. Okay. For the example, I'm saying, likewise, we can create a different scenario. That is by using the average function. Okay. Where average function is used to, for example, average of salary means it will add all the amount and divided by number of rows. For example, here in this case, 5 rows are there. So total was, what was the total? You can see 60. I mean 1,61,000. No, so 1,61,000 divided by 5. So if we get means we will get some amount. Okay, 32,200. So that was the average for the this salary purpose. Okay, that was average means we are averagely paying 32,200 per employee. You can see this value: 24,000, 35,000, 30, 27, 47, sorry, 45. It is up
45.
and downs are there. 1 minute. So 1 minute. Okay, likewise, we can select it. We can easily come to know that how much average salary we are paying for the employee. So what is the thing? Average, let me take 32,000 they are paying for employee. So ups and downs are there. That is plus 10 minus 10. You can see 24, 32, 8,000 is different. Okay, likewise, we are getting some plus also there, minus also. That is average, we are getting that value. Okay. And now, and second query also, you can see average of particular department also. Average of salary from EMP, that is table name, where department equal to sales. That is sales department average alone, that is salary average alone, being calculated. Likewise, I said, no, in our student database means this is a good example we can use in student database. Okay. Computer science subject alone, physics subject alone, what is the subject average? Okay. Where department means here, where subject equal to CS, where subject equal to physics, where subject equal to maths. Likewise, we can give it. Okay, that is the concept. So average, we can calculate it. That is number of total value, sum divided by number of values. Somebody is trying to ask something, but I didn't get it. Your voice is not clear, man. You can try again if you have any doubt. Means. Okay, let me go to the next one. And now it is a count function. Okay, count, I already said there are two type of counts are there. Let me discuss the one thing. Okay, just general thing only. Count means it will count number of values are there. For example, you can see select count of name from EMP. So how many names are there? That is how many values are there in the column name. So name contain how many values? 5. So it is giving 5. Okay, now you can see select count salary, count of salary from EMP. But where department equal to HR, so it is returning 1. So salary means 5, but department wise we are giving the segregation. That's what HR is only 1 is there. No, that's what the output is 1. Okay. Now you can see count distinct department. That is very important. You can see distinct keyword we used previously. What is the use? Can anyone say what is the use of distinct keyword?
If 2 HR is there, it will only 1.
It avoid the duplicate values. That is the concept. Okay, distinct keyword is used to avoid the redundancy. That is the first we have seen in the slide. Purpose of yes, 2 values are there. More than one value is there. Similar, that means it will avoid that value. It will skip that value. Okay, let me see this. Distinct department from EMP. So how many departments are generally count department? If it will return 5. Okay, but we are using the count of distinct department means sales, IT, HR. 3 only are there. Okay, so it is returning output is 3. It will return. Okay, have you understand how to use distinct word? That is a keyword in between in the count function or in the query. How to use? We already seen some example. Here we are seeing how to use the distinct keyword in the count function. Okay, that is a unique. Okay, that is the thing. Have you understand how to use the sum function, how to use the average function, and how to use the count function? Have you all clear about the 3 functions?
Yes, sir.
Good. Side by side, students take the notes. That will be helpful for you because it will be, you can create the you know that how to create the database, how to create the table, how to insert the record into the table. Okay, all those things you learned it. Okay, side by side create the tables, okay, in the database, that is using the SQL. Install the software, I already said, I hope you installed. If you didn't install so far, means install today itself, don't take much time, and do it now itself. Create the table for your project, I'm saying. Enter the data, that is a name, student name, or whatever thing based on your project, you can enter
Sir,
the fields. Okay,
it
then
is coming as
afterwards,
error, sir, if I
what error?
SQL. Error 2305, like that it is coming, sir.
Where you, no, I didn't get you. That is while you are creating table, you are getting error.
After downloading, sir, while installing,
Hmm.
I got error, sir.
What error you are getting? You
One,
download
one
the,
number.
no,
Yes, sir. Downloaded, sir.
okay.
After downloading, I need to install it, no, sir.
Okay.
While installing, it is proceeding, sir. After that, green line completed, it is coming as error 2305. Some number is coming, sir.
Okay. Just note down that error and search in Google. You can easily get the solution also. What is the error? Why the error is occurred like this? Okay. You can try
Okay,
it.
sir.
Okay, you can try it. Or else, if it didn't not possible by me, you means that I will also see that. Okay, I will also try it by my.
Okay, sir.
Okay, let me go to the next one is maximum function. That is max function. So I already said max function is used to find the maximum value on the particular field, okay, or column. You can see max of salary, so 45,000. Among that, who is getting max means that is okay, that is the value. You can see select max of salary from EMP where department equal to sales. So sales department, who is getting max? So 35,000. Okay, another one salary was 24,000. No, so 35 is the maximum value. That's what it is returning it. Okay, as you know that minimum, same thing, but finding the minimum value from the 1,000 generally and from department wise. That is the example. You can just see that. Okay, so this is a max function and min function, finding the maximum value and finding the minimum value in the column, given column. Column means that is a field. Salary is the field we given. Okay, that's the thing. And next we are going to see the last one, the count all function. That is, what is the difference means, you can see the count all function from EMP, it will count even what the value is given. That is, you can see the table first. So 6 data, after that 6th data is entered, but we didn't enter the salary. So that means null value is there in the salary. Okay, so the count all function from EMP, that is all means star. Okay, so if you give star means whether the value is there or not, it won't consider. It will even it is empty also, even it is null also, it will calculate that also. Okay, that is the thing. Count all from EMP, output is 6 because 5 members we allotted the salary. 6th one we didn't allot the salary, even though what it is counting. Count all means, suppose second count, you can see select count of salary. Salary alone we are calculating. What is the meaning? Count all means how many rows
members
are.
only got
That's what I'm coming to explain it. Count all means all the number of rows it will count. Okay, it won't think that whether any field contain empty value, there is null value or not. It's not thinking about the salary only. All the all the columns I'm saying. Okay, count means number of rows. Very simple. I will tell that count all function is used to do number of rows in the table. That is a very short form. Okay, number of rows are there.
sir.
6 rows are there. Yes, please.
Sir, when we put this average, it will consider that Krisha, sir.
No, it won't consider because Chris salary we didn't get, we didn't allot, no, so it won't add
Yes, sir.
because
Okay, sir.
because it is a null value. Count all function,
Okay,
count very simple. Count all function, count number of rows in the table. That's all. Okay. Count function.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Count function. We should mention what? We should mention the field name. Okay. So in the field name, how many values are there? For example, let you see count of salary from EMP. 5 numbers are there because it is returning output 5. Why? 5 data are there. 1,
Because 5
2,
members
3,
only
4,
got in
5. Yeah,
salary.
5 salary amount. That is amount we given. That's what. Suppose for fish also we given the value means it will return 6. Okay. Empty it won't consider. That's what I'm coming to tell. Okay. Short is count salary means empty will not be considered. It only count where the fields are allotted. The values are allotted. That only it will count. Empty field it won't consider. That's what. Okay. Count all means even though it is empty, it will count. It's very simple. Count star means it will count or it will tell us number of rows in the table. There is number of records in the table. That's all. Okay. That is a very easy thing. Have you understand these things?
Yes, sir.
We completed. I hope that sum function, average function, and what is the thing? Count function, which is the count all and count field name. Okay, two things we completed. Max function, that is maximum function, min function. Okay, so 5 type of functions we have seen, and count. What is the difference between count all and count? That also we have seen. Okay, so this is very important. Let me go to the next slide. That is the difference they given. No, you can read that. You can easily understand. Count all function use it to count number of rows. That's what I'm saying. Number of rows in the query output. Okay, so it will give the output number of rows. Okay, whereas count function is used to count the values present in any column. Okay, that is, for example, salary we pass it as a column. No, that is field name. No, excluded null value. That's what I'm saying. Excluding null values. Null value means the value is not given, means it will excluding. It will not add. Okay, so that's what, even though 6 values are there, the 6th value salary is what? Empty. That's what is excluded. Excluded means avoided. Okay, it's not adding into it. So that's what it's giving. The output is 5. Okay, so one more thing, all the aggregate functions ignores the null value. Okay, that's what, for example, if you want to sum of the salary means empty will not be considered. Empty field, Krish salary is within a lot. No, so that's what it won't consider that one. Rest of the 5 salary it will add. Okay, average also, maximum also, minimum also. Okay, you may check that. The tricky question how they will ask. No, you can see this. I will ask one question. I will give that. Select min of salary from EMP. What is the output? Listen carefully. I am repeating the query again. Select min, M-I-N, min of salary from EMP. What is the value?
24,000.
Very good. Nicely you said. It won't consider the 6th one. 6th one is not is 0. I already said null is not equal to 0, not equal to space. Null means null only. It is nothing. Okay. That's what null is not considerable by the aggregate function. So as you said, which is the minimum salary? Min of salary means 24,000 is the minimum value. No, that's what. Very nicely you said. Superb. I hope you understand very properly what is the use of count all and count function, and how the aggregate function will act on the empty, that is null value means. Okay, that's we have seen. Okay, let me go to the next concept, that is group by concept. Okay, group by, having by, that is the 2 type of things are there. You can check your book also if you are having the book. Okay, so group by class, what is the use of group means? From the name itself you can understand grouping. So grouping by certain cases. What are the cases? Maybe grouping by department, grouping by date of birth, who are all born on that year. Year base we can group, or group by age, group by salary, who are all getting 25,000, who are all getting 30,000. Suppose the employee I'm saying. Okay, so group by various concepts we can grouping the, of course, yeah, department, everything. So based on the certain logical things, the group by function and the group by concept class it is. Okay, the group by class is used to divide the table. Divide means it is not literally, it won't divide. It will first, it will show, that is ascending order, descending order. Like this, it will group by group, it will showing the data, displaying the data. Okay, let you read this means you can understand. Group by class is used to divide the table into logical groups. Okay, and we can, logical groups means based on the values. Okay, suppose department means it will be group all the department, all the CS department in one thing, and IT department, all the IT department it will group, all the HR department it will group. Okay, likewise. Okay, and we can perform aggregate function on those groups. Aggregate function means what are the things? We can do the average, we can find the average, we can use the sum of all the sum function to calculate the sum of all their salaries group wise. Okay, that means what? Department wise sum we can get it, sum of salary we can get it. Okay, if you want means. Okay, in case aggregate function will return output of each group. For example, they given one, if we want to sum of same thing. Okay, if we want to sum of salary of each department, for example, previously we given some, select sum of salary from EMP where department equal to sales we given. Have you remember the previous example? Hello, previous slides. Isn't it?
Only
So what is the
three
meaning? We are creating the query. It only gives the value for what? Only for sales department. So likewise, if we want to do for all those things, means we want to repeat the query where department equal to IT, where department equal to CSC, where department equal to HR. Likewise, we need to how many departments are there, that much query we need to write. I mean, that much repeatedness is there. Okay. So one of the purpose of DBMS is what? Avoid the repeatance, that is redundancy coding is avoided. Okay, that's the thing that you see this. If you want to group by, that's what they think. If you want to sum of salary of each department, we have to divide the table records. Okay, if you want to divide the table record by based on department or based on salary wise or based on whatever thing. Okay, that is the date of birth wise. Likewise, if you want to divide means age wise, age category wise, we want to divide means also it is possible. That's what they are coming to tell. Okay, let you see one example, you can easily understand. You can see they given a big table, employee number, e-name, job. Likewise, they given, you can see aggregate function. The theory part we will take. Okay, aggregate function by default, that's a very important. By default, take the entire table as a single group. Aggregate function, for example, sum of salary. That means what? How? What will the output? Whether it will segregate the salary automatically, or it will tell the
no sir.
entire salary sum.
Entire salary sum, sir.
Entire sum salary sum only, because it won't
Entire
consider
salary.
the department, it won't consider the age or any other factor. It won't consider some. For example, select sum of salary from EMP means in the EMP table, it in the salary field, all the salaries, all the department members means employee salaries, it will add, it will tell that. Okay, that is the thing. That's what they're coming to tell. Aggregate function by default, it will take the entire table values. That's why we are getting some average like this. Okay, in the entire table. Suppose now you can see the example they given very nicely. Okay, now suppose the organization wants, the company wants the sum of all the jobs separately. Okay, who are all doing HR job, who are all, that is department. Okay, the department HR department sum of salary I need. Likewise, CSE department salary I need. IT department salary sum of salary I need. Likewise, sum of all the jobs separately, or want to find the average salary for every job, like with average salary, sum of salary, different cases. Okay, in this case, we have to do logically divide our table into groups. We need to divide the group, we need to divide the table by what? Based on department or based on job. Here they are using the word job. We can use the another word department. We are using department. Okay, sir, based on age or whatever category. Okay, so divide the table into based on job, so that every group will pass to the aggregate function. For example, first what will do, no, the this query will do, it will aggregate, that is the group by query. I'm saying the grouping by query, it will group the table by based on the, for example, department means department wise it will group it. Okay, for example, 3 members is sales department means all the 3 in the one set. Okay, and next is IT department means IT, and HR means HR. Likewise, it will group and it will pass the value. What it will pass the value? Sum of all the sales department salary, it will pass. Then we are getting the sum. Sum means adding all the, for example, 3 members are there means 3 members salary it will pass. Which one? The group by function will pass once it is grouped by means. Okay, once after the grouping, the value will be passed, then some value, the sum function will return the sum of 3 members only who is belongs to sales department. Likewise, it will tell for every department wise. That's what I'm coming to tell. Okay, that is the thing. The function will return the result for every group. Here group means group by department, group by age, or group by whatever category. That is whatever criteria. Okay, so grouping wise it will tell the things. Okay, so this is the query. You can see select sum of salary from EMP group by department. Okay, let me do that also. 1 minute. I already 1 minute. Just this was the table we use. The table name is EMP. So can you say the query? Select select sum of salary from what is thing EMP. What is the next query? Oh, you can see this from EMP, group by department. Here in our table, what is the thing is there? Department is also there. Okay, where from EMP, group by what is the thing? Department.
Department.
Yeah. So now you can see it will group by. Suppose if you want to select that, I will execute the same thing. Select department. Okay, it is you can see the output for. I will explain it. How many department? It will return the 4 values: 82,000, 60,000, 35,000, and 15,400. Okay, so it will sum of all the values department wise. For example, 15,400 is what? Mechanical department, only one. Okay, so second is 2 HR department is there, 1 IT department, and 1 CSE recognition. Okay, this is the way we have to use the group by class. Okay, have you seen that? This is the output also. I am showing it. Okay, likewise we can grouping by the things based on the fields. Let me go to the things. Okay, yeah, somebody is having doubt.
Sir, for who are all working in the some departments like IT, who are all work, sir? How to write the table, sir?
You are not asking doubt in grouping by. Generally, you are asking. You want to know who are all working in what IT department. You want to know their name alone, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Name and date.
Sir, grouping only. Grouping only, sir.
No, that's what I'm saying. Grouping means grouping for some concept is there. Why we are grouping? There is no need of grouping. For example, I want to know the details of all the staff who is working in the IT department means, isn't it? That was your query.
Yes, sir.
Very simple. We no need to use group class. Group class will not applicable for the name. Okay, I'm just typing this. You can see. I will show that to you. Okay, select all. Okay, from EMP, that is table name. Where class we need to use? Where department equal to which department you want to find? IT means IT. You have to type. Okay, now you can see 2 members are working in IT department. You can see this. One is Rajesh, another one is Gogu, isn't it? You can see this output. Got it, na?
IT.
Have you got it?
Yes.
Yeah. So group, why? What is the use of group? Group by means
Yes,
very
sir.
important to understand very carefully. Group by is used to do some aggregate function. That is, if you want to find the maximum value based on the department. Let I will write one query for you. For example, select for example select salary or maximum salary, max of salary. Okay, max of salary from EMP department. Okay, group by department. Okay, just I will add one more value also. Select department if you want to mention the department means. Okay, department comma max of salary. So it will, you can see this. So it will tell in each department who is getting maximum salary. HR department 42,000 was the maximum salary. CS department maximum salary was 45,000.
45,000.
IT department 25,000. Mechanical 15,400. You can see
15,400.
this. I am just showing the query also. Okay, I am showing this. Now you can see HR department who is getting the 42,000 salary? Watson. Am I right? CSE who is getting the
Yes, sir.
maximum salary? 45,000 who is getting? Babu, isn't it? IT
Babu.
department 25,000 is the maximum salary. Who is getting? The Goku. Okay. Mechanical department only one person, Gokul. Okay. So he is the, I mean, these are all the highest salary in department wise, or sum of salary in department wise, average of salary in department wise, minimum salary in department wise. Likewise, if you want to use the aggregate function of department wise, not only here we are using department wise or age wise or date of joining wise or date of birth wise. Okay, whatever order. Okay, so whatever order you can easily use it. So for that we can use the group by concept. Okay, group by class. Have you understand the group by class? Hello. Do you all understand
sir.
the group by class? Yeah. So let you see this last one. Select E name, job, sum of salary from EMP group by job. So there, for example, select E name, department, sum of salary from EMP group by department. If you ask means it will show error because E name will not be a group expression because name is a group. Department means 2 or 3 departments are there. I mean similar departments. Salary also 2 members, more than 2 members getting a same salary. Okay, but name is not come under the name of department. That is the name of a group by class. Okay, which one we can do the what is the thing? Similar. There is common values means that one only we can use the group by class. That's what I'm coming to tell. Okay, common values. Common value means 2 IT department. I mean 2 members working in IT department, 5 members working in sales department, 10 members working in HR department. Likewise. Okay, so we can department wise or age wise, 2 or 3 people having the same age, 30, 30, 30 or 40, 40, 40. Likewise. For example, I'm saying. So likewise, salary also. It may be 10,000, 10,000. Likewise, 5 members may get 10,000 rupees. 7 members may get 70,000 rupees. Likewise, they can segregate it, but not name wise. That is what I'm saying. That's what it is showing the error. Have you understand about the group by class? This is one
Yes,
of
sir.
the important
Yes, sir.
concepts in CQL. You should understand because you can this exam purpose view. That's what the board exam. This questions without this question paper will not become. That's what I'm coming to tell. That means what? This is very important question. Group by class, having by. Okay, 2 classes are there. By using that, definitely the question will come. Okay, twisting manner, they will ask the question for 3 marks. Okay, or else 2 plus 2 marks. Okay, whatever thing. So this is one of the important question. Just go through it properly. In your book also, just revise it. More examples are given in your book. Okay, refer it. That is very important for you. Okay, shall we go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Having by, that is
Sir.
having with group by class, not having by. Having is another one. Okay, we can give an extra condition. Okay, let me see some example. Means you can see, I will read the text. First point you can see, if we want to filter or restrict some rows from the output produced by the group by, okay, then we have to use having class. Okay, suppose they are giving, it is used to put condition. That's what I'm saying. If you want to give some extra condition on the group by class, we are using, among that we are giving some extra condition. Okay, if it is means, then we can use what? Having class also. Okay, with the having class we can use aggregate function also. Let me see this. Where is used before group by, very important condition. Where class should be where it is used before group by. Before the word group by we should use what? Where class. Okay, with where we cannot use aggregate function. With where class alone, where, for example, sum of salary, where department equal sales we can give, but where class we cannot use it. Where class we can pass department equal to, or we can use the field only. Okay, let you see this example, you can understand. The first example you can see, select department. Okay, average of salary. Okay, average of salary from EMP. EMP is a table. Okay, department wise average of salary it will divide. For example, a company having that EMP table contain 5 department means department name average salary, department name average salary. Likewise, IT department, this is average. CS department, this is average. Likewise, it will produce. Okay, group by department, that is group by department means department wise we want to group. Having job in HR and sales, that means what? Who are all job in HR department and sales, that group
Sales.
alone. Have you understand? For example, group by department means what it will do in the previous thing, it will show all the groups, all the department salaries it will show. Okay, I want to group all the departments and find the average of salary, but in what department? HR and sales only I want to find the sum of salary or average of salary means. Have you understand? We are giving an extra condition. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let you see the next one. Select department, max of salary, maximum salary, comma, minimum salary,
Sir.
count. Yeah. You are about to say something.
Sir, that I want the explanation once again, sir. That group by
Group by salary. That's what. If you want to give an extra condition to that, means you can use the having, not group by. Group by we already used it, no? The same thing only. How to use having class. Having means where the value is there. Later I will explain the first thing for you. You can see
okay,
this.
sir.
Select department. Department it will select. Average of salary. Salary average it will select. From where? From the table EMP. How it want to group? Group by department. Okay. CSE department, for example, CSE one department, IT one department, HR one department. 3 departments are there. Okay. In each department, three members are working. So what this up to the department, group by department alone. Okay. If it is there means, so what it will do, it will display, it will, how it will do means, it will take the CSE department of salary of 3% and it will find the average. Okay. Or else average. Okay. Likewise, it will take the HR department of 3% and find the average, and IT department, and it will do. For example, sales department, it will do the same thing. Okay, but we are giving extra condition having. I'm selecting here. Okay, having job in. Job means who are all working in. Okay, having department in HR and sales. Have you understand? Having department in HR for our condition, I'm saying. Okay, or else who are all working sales, sales and HR, that salary alone it will average it. It will tell that. I will show the SQL command. You can understand. So I'm using the group by. You can see maximum of salary from EMP group by department. What it will do? Totally 4 departments are there. It will return the maximum salary. Am I right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For example, so having job in HR and CSE means it only display HR department maximum salary, CSE department maximum salary. It won't display IT and mechanical. Likewise, I will show this slide. You can understand. Department having job in HR and sales. That means what? HR department average salary, sales department average salary alone it will display. Okay, that is a concept. If you see the second means, you can easily understand. Okay, second example you can see. Select department, comma max. There is max of salary, maximum salary, minimum salary, and count all. Count all means number of rows. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Star means number of rows. From EMP, group by department. Department wise, it will group and it will tell the maximum, minimum, and count. Okay, having count that is greater than 2. Having count greater than 2 means how it will count means group wise it will count. Okay, I'm using the same thing. You can note down this one. Okay, just listen this condition. Okay, now I'm using the same condition. You can see this. Okay, what is the thing? Select what they given in the query. Select department, max of salary, min of salary, count all. Okay, so we are also having the same field. Department we are also having. Select department.
Department.
Max of salary. Salary also we are having. Okay, comma. Min
Salary.
of salary.
Yes, sir.
Department. Min of salary.
Min of salary and count. Count all. So count all I'm using. Count function. Next is what? From, what is the thing? From EMP.
EMP.
From EMP table. Okay, from
EMP.
Next query is what? Group by
Having.
department. Okay, first thing is group by department. We need to group it by,
Okay.
sorry, group by department. Here also we are having the department field. Okay, group by department, and next another condition is what? Having, what is the thing? Having count greater than 2. I will show that. I will use, what is the thing? Having
Having count greater than 2.
count of star, no, isn't it?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, count star, count all. Okay, greater than 1 I am using because we are having only
Maximum.
for example,
two only.
CSE 2 members only there, IT 2 members only there. That's what I am using this condition. So let you see this. It only show who are all the department. It is saying department. Department is displaying, no, and maximum salary and the HR department 42,000. Who is getting? Watson is getting. Minimum
Mechanic
salary
only
in
one
HR is
number.
what? 40,000 Vignesh is getting. Okay, count 2. There is count is maximum 2. If I give means what will happen? Nobody is there in our database. I'm saying only 2 members is working. No, so that's what maximum greater than 1 I am giving extra condition. So for example, it won't show totally 4 department are there. No, HR, CSE, IT, mechanical. Am I right?
In mechanical, only one member.
Of course, yeah, correct. Now I think you got the point. That is, it won't display the mechanical department. Why, sir? If you are asking, means we are giving the extra condition. That's what I'm saying. We are giving another condition by using the having class. Okay, you can see the last query, last line of the query, having count. That is having count all greater than 1. That is who are all count. Count function will count the number of rows in department wise. Okay. So number of rows in HR department, how many rows are there? 2. Count value is what? 2 HRs are there. No. 2 is greater than 1. Condition true or false?
Yes, sir. True.
So it was displaying the HR department. You can see the output. HR 42,000, 40,000, 2. CSE department also 2 members are working. 2 is greater than 1.
2.
Condition true.
IIT
also 2 persons are
IT
working.
also true.
Yes, that's what it is displaying. Mechanical is 1 department. How many count means?
Only 1 member.
1 greater than 1.
It not show the
Condition false. 1 not is not
no,
greater
sir.
than 1. No,
False.
that's what it false.
Yeah.
It won't display the that department. Have you understand
Sir.
now?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you
Sir,
understood?
one doubt, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, if both of them got same salary means then what will this? Sir?
No, it will display. Correct. I understood. For example, maximum for example HR department maximum salary it will display the same thing. Maximum salary is for example 42,000, 40,000. Who are all the thing? Watson and Vignesh both are getting 40,000 means.
But
what is the maximum salary, sir? 40,000. What is the minimum salary? That is also 40,000. It will display the same value. Good question, Rajesh. Sorry. What's it? Ranjit.
Ranjit.
Okay. Have you understand, students, now? What is the use of having class?
Yes.
Okay. Let you see this. Another one. Select department, max of salary, min of salary from EMP, where salary greater than equal to 2,000. So where and all salary is greater than equal to 2,000, that people only group by department wise it will group. And who is all showing means who is in the department in HR and IT.
IT and HR.
Yeah, IT and HR. So first thing is criteria is what? Greater than 2,000 salary. Second thing, it will group by, it will arrange the values, arrange the department in group wise, department wise, it will arrange it. Second condition. Okay. Third one is what? Who are all working in HR
Department is
and
IT and HR.
IT and HR. Rest of the department it won't display. Have you understand? So it will display department maximum, minimum salary of the from the EMP, whose salary and all greater than 2,000, and who are all working in
greater than
HR
or equal to, sir.
of course, yeah, greater than and equal to 2,000. And next thing is what? Who are all working in the department IT and HR.
IT and HR.
Their salaries alone, it will maximum salary it will find, minimum salary it will find. Okay, just by practicing only you can do it. Having and grouping, order by class, the 3 things by practice only you will get the familiarity, otherwise you won't get it. So practice well for it. Okay, that's what I'm coming to tell. I am taking I think 5 minutes extra, but anyhow, have you understand? Rest of the things shall be discussed in the next class.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, last thing
Yes,
only
sir.
here, I will give some homework. Okay, today evening I will post some homework. Please do that. Okay, practice it in your computer also, or even in the mobile if it is. Okay, or else you can write in a paper
Okay, sir.
and
Okay,
send the query to me. You can WhatsApp me or email me.
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
sent.
Okay, students, thank you to all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.